What is Internet banking? Internet banking is nothing more than a traditional banking services delivered by the Internet, using a computer, laptop, smartphones or tablet. It is also known as online banking, web banking, virtual banking and e-banking. This form of banking allows the users to manage their bank account and execute financial transactions over the Internet, instead of visiting bank branches or using the telephone. Internet banking has lots of advantages, such as being available 24 hours a day 7 days a week, and the convenience of Internet banking. On a smartphone or in a computer, it is fast, easy and convenient. In the same manner, AIB offers this powerful way of banking to its customers. In the next part of this video we will see how to get started with Afghanistan International Bank Internet banking. In this video we will learn how to log into AIB Internet banking account, and also how to generate our bank account statement. To get started with AIB Internet banking, visit www.digitalbank.aib.af. If you are new here, and trying to log into your AIB Internet banking account, just click the login button. Add your username and password, then click the login icon. In case if you forgot your password, click the Forgot Password highlighted blue text and reset your password with entering your username and date of birth. After landing to the main window of AIB Internet banking, you can notice how user-friendly and well-organized environment it's got. We will dive into each single features of AIB Internet banking later, but for now, we will have a look on how to download our account statement. To begin with, head over your cursor towards View Statement icon and then click it. Next step is to select your account and hit the Proceed button. Here, we can see our statement in web format, but we can also download our statement into the desired format by clicking Download Statement icon, and select one of these formats. For now we will select PDF format. To open our bank account statement, we have to enter our username as a password in capital form. Hopefully this video was helpful. Stay tuned for other related AIB Internet banking videos. In this video we will learn how to use Manage Payee and Billers option within AIB Internet banking. If you are new here, and trying to log into your AIB Internet banking account, just click the login button. Add your username and password, then click the login icon. After login to our AIB Internet banking account, we can access Manage Payee and Billers via Quick Access section, or we can access via menu icon inside Payment section. Here, a new world of possibilities comes into play, as we might probably notice that here all of these sections looks empty, but once we started making transfers all of these sections will be filled with corresponding items. To make this happen, head over your cursor towards Add New Pay highlighted blue text, and click it. Transferring money is split into three main sections, which are internal, domestic, and international. When we select internal, we can only transfer money between AIB Bank. The next option is domestic, where we can transfer money from AIB account to another bank account within Afghanistan. And the last one is international. By using this option we can transfer money from AIB Bank to other international banks using SWIFT codes. Let's dive into each option and explain it in detail. The first option is internal, as we mentioned earlier, that we can only make transfer between AIB accounts. Here, the first thing we have to fill is payment name. The next one is account number, but before filling account number make sure to add bank branch code. Third option is to fill his account name. And the last one is nickname. Keep in mind that the nickname is the most important part of creating payee, because it will appear on Manage Payee section as a preset for next time easy and fast transfer. After filling these, let's click on Add icon, then the next window will appear, as we might probably notice that it will ask us to confirm it, which we are going to do it right now. After doing these steps correctly we have a request submitted successfully notification. Here it will ask us what we want to do. We can go back to dashboard, see more payment options, or we can pay now. We are interested in pay now option, which we are supposed to do right now. As we can see, Some of the major components of making transfer is already filled up due to creating payee. This drop-down menu is for selecting our currency type. The next is to fill up as the amount of money, which we want to transfer. The next option is the purpose of money. We will select other investments for now. And the last one is notes. Using this option, we can add notes so the person who is receiving money have an idea of why we are transferring this money. Let's proceed our way to next steps by clicking transfer button. We will be asked to review it before making transfer, since we already reviewed. And it's time to hit the confirm button to make this transfer happen. After doing these steps correctly, we will have a verification code through our registered email. So let's open our email, remember that code, and enter it inside verification code panel. Keep in mind that this code is only valid for only 15 minutes. We have to enter this verification code before time runs out. If we want to make sure whether our password that we entered is correct or wrong, we can switch an I button to be sure. Congratulations, we have made our transfer successfully. Now let's see the next transfer option, which is domestic. By using this method we can transfer money from AIB account to another banks within Afghanistan. We might probably notice that it looks the same like internal transfer, except there is a new option which is a bank code. In internal we filled that within account number, but in domestic, there is a separate option for that. We can also use lookup bank code option if we don't know exactly the bank code. Let's fill all of the blanks, then we are ready to go. After this part, the next step's the same as we mentioned earlier for the internal transfer. Now the last one, which is international transferring option. Using this type of transferring option, we can transfer money to international bank, so let's fill these space with the same manner as we filled within internal and domestic, except there is a new option which is international bank code. There, we have to enter SWIFT code or international bank code. In case if we don't know the bank code, we can use lookup SWIFT code option to find our bank code. And the other steps are the same as we did earlier. In the transfer money section, we have a new option for transferring money charges. That means we will be charged for this transaction. For this I will select payee and the charge will be applied upon the person who is receiving money. We are hoping that this video was helpful. If you have any suggestion, comment us below and tell us what kind of subject should be covered in the next video. Thank you. In this video we will learn how to upload bulk files into AIB online banking system. To get started, head over your cursor towards login button, and fill username and password, then click the login icon. For some of the people who does not have any idea about what is bulk is, well, actually by using bulk option within AIB digital banking, we can easily pay salaries or fund for many persons at once, rather than making transaction one by one. To begin with, we might probably need bulk data to upload. Head over your cursor towards menu icon and click it. After this, make sure our current view is the viewer. We can upload file through menu icon using file upload option. Or we can do the same thing by using quick access menu by scrolling down and select file upload icon. Both ways are fine. In this next window we have to select our file, which is made inside Excel as a CSV format. But before uploading, let's see how we can create our own bulk data. To make bulk data we have to do request to Afghanistan International Bank. After completion of our request, we receive a template from AIB. Let's open it and see what we have to fill. The first one is file identifier. In this section we have to enter account order in alphabetical manner. Here we will enter A. The second one is customer number. For instance we will enter 01466948. The third one is account number. Make sure to enter it with branch code. Fourth is amount of money. The fifth is currency type. Sixth is the date of transaction. Seventh is the receiver account number. Once again make sure to add branch code. Eighth is debit narrative. Here we have to enter from where this transaction is happening. And the ninth is reason of making this transfer. We will write here employee salary. And the last one will be empty. Now let's save out our file into CSV format, so the AIB digital banking can support it. Before uploading, make sure to select our file identifier. We can select between domestic or internal. By using domestic option, we can make payments within Afghanistan banks, but using internal, we can make payment within AIB bank. For this, we will select internal, and move our cursor towards upload button and click it. After this step, we have a file submitted successfully notification. Here, we can directly see our file reference ID by clicking this highlighted blue number, or we can hit OK button and scroll down towards quick sections and select upload file inquiry button. The next step is to select our bulk that we just uploaded recently. Make sure to see verified text in file status. After doing these steps correctly, we have final window where it will let us know other steps of workflow. For instance, at first we uploaded the file, then the file will be verified by AIB Bank at the same time. The next one will be approval step, which will be approved by the CEO or director of a corporate company, and the other step is upon AIB. After that, we have a completed process of making bulk payments. In this video, we will learn how to request checkbook from AIB Online Digital Banking. To get started, head over your cursor towards login button, and fill username and password, then click the login icon. After login, move your cursor towards quick access menu, and select checkbook request. In the next window, it will ask us which account we want to make a request from. After selecting our account, let's hit the proceed button. In this next window, we have to fill the number of checkbooks, which means how many checkbooks we want. The next one is number of leaves per book. Here we will select checkbook with 50 leaves. Another option is to fill is delivery location. Here we will select Kabul. At the same time, we have to select the nearest branch of AIB, and the final step is clicking submit button. After doing these steps correctly, we have confirmation of checkbook request. Here we have to confirm it. Congratulations, we have made our checkbook request submitted successfully. Now let's go back and select check status inquiry. Here we can check our check status by numbers, by range, or by status. For now we will select by number. Here, we have to specify our check number and hit submit. In the bottom of our screen, we have a check inquiry, which is not in use. Now let's search by range within numbers from 6051 to 6055. Here, we can see all of them are not in used. Now move towards our last option, which is search by status. Here we will select not used, as we can see all of these checks in status, not in used. Let's proceed our way to stop and unblock check option. Here, we can stop and unblock our check. For now we will select stop. The next area we have to fill is the reason of stopping our check. For instance, we will select incorrect details. The other one is which check number we want to stop. After doing these steps correctly, let's hit the submit button. In the next window it will ask us to confirm it. For this we will hit confirm. As we can see, we are successfully stopped our checkbook.